Welcome to Land Review Live. Today we're looking at 117 acres in Florida listed at $3.3 million. And we're trying to figure out within 30 minutes whether it's a good buy or not. Erica, let's get started.
All right. Photos.
So we're looking at photos. What's going on? What's going on with the photos?
All right.
So we have, this is an interesting angle on the drone shot. How many acres? 117 acres, right?
Yep. Looks like the only cleared property in the area.
Oh, it's clear. So that's good. I wonder if it's cleared because they were initially planning on developing something, or although there's some like brown spots on it. Did they try building something on it? Or was there something on it already? There's something on the back. Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in here?
Well, the other photos might show it.
Oh, yeah, there is something on it.
Probably, it looks like there was a structure on it.
Yeah.
In the past, there's a little pond, maybe not so little detention pond.
Is
perhaps,
it a retention pond or maybe like a man-made pond just for hanging out? We'll see. Okay, 21 photos. It's not bad.
All right. There we go. Photos done. Let's take a look. So
it says unimproved land. What are the tags? Yeah, so prime acres located in Walton County. Wow, just a one-line description?
Oh.
117 acres containing 840 feet of frontage along the highway. Please inquire for further details. They didn't want to give further details in the description? Why is that? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, what are the views and saves? Let's look at the views and saves. So, it's only on 6 days on Zillow and
brand
59
new
views. Yes, brand new property. I wonder why they didn't give any description. Why don't they want us to know more about the property? Okay, all right, fine. We'll find out. Let's go down.
Okay.
Let's go down. Okay. Features cleared, pasture land. Water is via a well. So there's no water main coming from the city. And no subdivision. So it doesn't belong to an HOA. Annual taxes are only $160. How is that possible? Maybe they got an
ag exemption.
Exemption. Okay. All right. What else? Let's keep going down. Anything else? Price history. Oh, so it was listed in 2021. Oh, we have drama. Hold on, Erica, drama. I have a new sound for drama. Okay, so 2021, it was listed for $895K. Then it was pending sale. Oh, it was sold for $775 3 years ago. And now they're listing for $3.3 million. I wonder if they made improvements and then they're like...
Yeah, that would suggest that they did something to it, at least.
Okay.
They didn't list anything in the description, so...
Okay. So next step, let's look at land ID then.
Yep. So let's go to land ID.
Were you able to find this property without issues?
It has an address.
Oh, it has an address. You just looked at the address.
This does look like it's the correct property.
Okay. Well,
there's that pond.
Let's look at the assessed value. So that is a pond. I wonder if that's a weird place to put a pond if it's for a stormwater pond. Or actually, let me think. So, like if I'm guessing they're like, okay, we're going to build on it. And then the county is like, well, because there's impervious surface, you need some kind of stormwater retention, right? So
most likely because they cleared a number of trees.
Oh, because they clear trees and trees help because the roots and everything help absorb water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Assuming this is like a county required detention or retention pond and not just ornamental.
Like a natural pond?
Or an ornamental feature they put on.
Oh, just for scenic purposes.
It does
Yeah.
look like there's some structures here.
I wonder,
way.
no, I feel like it was a requirement, and I wonder why they didn't put it in the back. Is that also a requirement, or is it maybe like the contour lines?
Yeah, that's what
So, like,
we can
naturally-
check the contour lines.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
fairly
it's-
flat though.
Oh, it is flat. So, although it's sloping down from here, 45, and then it goes down to 40. So you want to be like at the lower level, right? So the water naturally flows there. Okay. Can we go back to the taxes and stuff so we can look at the details? So it is assessed at 624K, and the land use type is SFR, single family residence. That means we see there's some structure there, although we don't know if does it still exist or not. On the photos, can we go back to the photos? It didn't say
Yeah,
it
the
had
photos
photos.
didn't.
Oh wait, it doesn't have the other part. Right now
You're
you
right.
only have one leg, but
You're right. They
so they may
have
have
subdivided it.
they may have subdivided it, right?
Unless this
Oh.
isn't the right.
Is this the right property or not? Do they have a parcel number? If you scroll down, let's look at the
let's
parcel.
try the parcel number. They do.
Okay, so it's ending in 20K, 20,000. So let's look at the parcel number here. This one is ending in 30,000. You have the wrong parcel.
I have the wrong parcel. All right.
Okay.
So I'm guessing they subdivided it.
Oh,
there we go.
That was not even close, Erica. That's a massive fail. Do we have music soundtrack for fail? We don't have soundtrack for fail. Or maybe we do. Now I'm getting distracted. All right. Let's keep moving. So now, okay, so we have the right parcel now. And can we look at the details?
Yep.
The tax details? Okay, so assessed value is only 20K because of the ag. Oh, look at the land use type. It says agriculture. Okay. Walton County taxes are 160 because it's an ag exemption. Do you want to explain quickly what ag exemption is?
Agricultural exemption. These are county or state specific exemptions on property taxes for, in some cases, it could just be large scale undeveloped land, or primarily, of course, for working agricultural parcels. So pastures, farms, ranches, all of that. You get a deep discount on your property taxes.
Right. So here's what the GPT says. So land used for bona fide agricultural purposes can get a special classified use, and it's often called agricultural classification. And under this classification, the land is assessed not at its highest and best use, but at its agricultural value, which is often significantly lower. So this classification is different from the sales tax exemptions for farm equipment or fuel. And the term exemption is sometimes loosely used, but strictly speaking, the property tax, if it is a classification valuation benefit, it is a classification / valuation benefit, not necessarily a full tax exemption, removing the tax. So you still have to pay taxes. You're just paying taxes on a lower value, not at the highest and best use. Okay. So now that everyone understands, let's keep moving. We don't have a lot of time, 21. So what's going on?
This keeps getting stuck. I have to.
Okay. So it's assessed at 20K. Can we go down? Let's see anything in legal description. So the legal description seems standard so far. I don't see any. So like north of this road, northeast this road. Usually a lot of times, there's like if something like conservation easement or something is on the property, it shows up in legal description. That's why we always like to look at it. Right now it's just everything seems standard. Value of improvements 3K. So that means there's some improvement already on it, or maybe is this outdated information, or
it looked like from the photos there's
Like
a
a
little
barn?
structure.
Yeah, we don't know what it is, but we'll look at it. Okay, let's look at the layers. So now we're going to look at the overlays, individual overlays to see. Let's start with from the top. Pretty sure there's no airport on this property, Erica.
Right. Well, we should actually zoom out and
Yeah, to show where we are.
look
Yeah.
at the location, because I'm not sure
because-
anyone knows where we are.
And no, we're in United States, Erica. I think everyone
gosh.
knows that.
Yeah. It just zoomed way out for some reason. Okay.
Okay. So we are where?
This is Western Florida,
Western Florida.
Panhandle.
What's the nearest city? Or do you want to look? Should we look at just Google Maps? Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah. Close to Freeport.
Nearest
And-
city is Freeport.
Yeah, over here.
Okay. Okay.
And there is an airport.
Yeah, I think we're spending too much time on this
Okay.
because we need to keep moving. Okay.
Is it full of alligators? So the answer is yes.
Probably. Oh, you mean the pond, or are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's just this tiny pond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
so
Let's go back
this-
to the listing page
So
for a
this
second.
property is 117 acres, listed at $3.3 million. And yeah, once again, this is not our property. We're just reviewing this property. Okay. So let's keep moving.
There's a conservation easement down here.
Oh, there is conservation easement nearby, which means people are taking advantage of the conservation easement play with reduction in taxes, property taxes, and you get to take in your federal income tax, you get some itemized deductions and stuff there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then
And
but so the property in question, they are taking advantage of the exemption, agricultural exemption. So they're already paying less property taxes, but they're not taking advantage of like the reducing the taxes from their personal income tax, which comes from conservation easement. But the downside is conservation easement is permanent. So you have to be careful.
But it is worth noting that potentially at this size, it might be a property that would be eligible for a conservation easement if you did want to
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
use.
Okay, contour lines, we
That.
looked at it before. We're quickly looking at it right now. So 40 feet, so relatively flat. It is Florida. So 45
There's-
feet, 40, and then 30. So yeah, so is that also a stormwater retention pond on the left side? Yeah, because that makes perfect sense for a stormwater retention.
Right.
You can see the slope is going from 40 to 25 to 30. So 25 is kind of like brings the water in, and then 30 it kind of like collects it. So it's like a perfect spot.
I mean, this could also be natural.
It could also be
potentially,
natural. We'll see.
Although it's fairly even shaped.
Yeah, it is
so-
like a perfect triangle. I would be surprised if it's natural. It seems man-made to me. But we'll see. Oh,
not-
interesting. Okay, I changed my mind. So there is a floodplain. Oh yeah.
Oh, we have a property. Okay.
Yeah, we can do it right after this. Yeah, we'll need an address, so we can, if you can paste the address, we can review it right after this. Okay, 16 minutes, Erica. You have the ability to restart timer, right? When we look at the new property.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, fine. So there is floodplain. Is this coming from a stream or not, Erica? Can we check?
This looks like a stream.
So yeah,
In the
let's look at the wetlands there,
Yeah.
and then let's look at the surface water layer. That's the one that will show you a stream.
yeah, this is a stream here.
Oh, so
that
maybe it is not a
natural.
or maybe they kind of like made it there to collect stream water so that it doesn't flood the property. It's a possibility, right?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Okay, so it is, and it's solid line, so that means it is a permanent stream. Or is it dashed? Can you zoom in?
It's
Oh, it
dashed.
is dashed. Okay, so it's not a permanent stream. So I'm guessing this is more like an overflow scenario, right? When it rains, some of the overflow water comes here. seasonal, right?
Mhm.
Okay, fine. All right. So what did we miss anything? I know we went down on
Right. Fiber optic
that's the
nearby.
satellite. Yeah, that's the
Satellite.
satellite. Yeah. Land use, I'm guessing it should say agricultural. It's
Not
showing up as
limit.
NEC,
Mhm.
not classified elsewhere. Railroads, any nearby? No,
No.
nothing nearby. Perfect.
No substations.
No substations. Okay, what else? Surface water, we looked at it. So
No,
how much surface water is there? Can we look at it? Like what percentage of surface water?
not much.
So, okay.
It's
Although it is dividing the property, so you can build contiguous, like a large property if you want to build like large building. You'll have to, you can't go over, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure a large building would be.
Or even like a storage unit, like a storage, agricultural purposes, you need a lot of storage, right? So if you build like a storage building, it's not going to be like a tiny storage building if you're depending on the agricultural, what type of farming you're doing. But right now, there doesn't look like any farming going on. It's just like strictly residential and recreational.
The question would be if you wanted to, say, subdivide and develop it in some way, how easy would that be?
Yeah, that will get tricky. Although the road frontage is also limited.
Yes,
is-
that's the tricky part.
Yeah, so if you were to say take the left half of the property and try to subdivide it that way, right? Because you'll need to essentially, I'm thinking as like
You
two
could
flagpole lots, right? One
Mm-hmm.
is a reverse, like a mirror flag on the left, and on the right you have another
Mm-hmm.
regular flag, right? So two flagpole properties. So
Put in an
like a
easement
long,
like here.
yeah, long driveway going back, right? And then you make a left, subdivision A, and you make a right, that's subdivision B, right? The only problem with that play is that subdivision A has a stream. I have drama music. Right. So there's drama on the left side. So there's, it's because of the stream, you'll be limited in how much houses you can build, how many houses you can build. All right, let's keep moving. So
But realistically, this area doesn't look like an area where you're yet getting like a full residential subdivision.
yeah, more like a
anyway.
future.
This would be more like.
Although if you scroll to the right, I saw some. Can you, zoom out a little bit? You too zoomed in.
This.
Maybe that. Yeah, what is that? That area is like small lots. It seems like a subdivision.
Yeah, it does.
Right. So people are doing that play. So it's maybe, so it is a potential play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Let's keep moving. 12 minutes, Erica. Oh, we have the next property in California, so we
Yep.
need to keep moving.
All right. So,
All right. So we have, any other layers left?
no, I think we covered it all.
Soil.
Just look at soil.
I didn't look at the soil overlay. Ah, interesting. So you see the brown one?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like, that's the soil, the wetland soil.
This is the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like the wetland soil. And then the blue, I'm guessing that's just water.
Yeah.
And then most of the property is in green. So that's potentially like buildable, like should be fine,
Yeah.
like perked.
Well, yeah. Other properties that have homes
Yeah,
are
they're
that same
also
color.
in green. Yeah.
So,
So that should be fine. Okay, so there's enough area where you can put like multiple septic systems, assuming the sewer is not available. Okay. So soil is not that bad. And did we miss anything else?
no,
we
I
looked
think
at
we
everything
covered
else. Okay,
everything
fine.
else.
All right, so we're looking at the soil report now, and so 81% of the properties, Albany Loamy Sand, that's the one we were looking at. The cap score is 3W, so which is reasonable. Usually higher numbers tend to have more failed perk tests, so 3 is relatively safe. Obviously, you still need to do perk test to confirm, but we already know that there was something on it, so we're
Right.
relatively safe bet that we'll be able to. Wait, what happened?
Well, I thought we were wrapping up.
What's going on?
I thought we were wrapping up soils.
I didn't even look at the other one. Can we look at it?
Okay.
I want to look at the soils. I like soils. They have interesting stuff hiding in them. That's where you catch most of the issues. Okay. So that's 80%, 81% of the soil. Okay, so you see the third type of soil, you can see it's frequently flooded. We know it's like wetland, and then you can see the cap score is 7, just like I was saying earlier. When the cap score is very high, the soil is usually bad. So it's like too much water, so it's not gonna perk. And then the final one, 3% of the property, that's like on the top maybe. Is that the 3% one? Or the brown? Oh no, it's in the northwest,
This
southeast. No,
Oh,
east
no,
all
this
the way.
one, yeah.
That doesn't matter. Okay, fine. We can move forward. Okay, so we looked at the soils. Now we're going to look at the comps. Or you want to look at the comps, or is there anything else you wanted to look at?
We should look in Google Maps first.
Oh, you want to
Like
look at the history real quick?
Yeah.
So we're gonna look at the history. Erica, we are running off on our time, so I'm gonna play my urgency music. We gotta keep moving. All right.
All right.
Okay, so we are in Google Earth right now, and we're going to search for the GPS coordinates and then look at the historical imagery button. Here, it has a slider on the top which allows you to go back in history. So right now, the last image is from 2023. We can go back all the way up to 1999, I think. So there was something on the property in 2014. 2013, it was still there.
I think this is still here.
It's the
looks
same.
like there's
It's the same. It doesn't look like a house. It
Yeah, I
looks
think
like
it's
a
just like a
storage barn type thing.
barn shed.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you go, when was it created? Can you keep going back? Oh, it was still there. It's been there for a while. 2003 also it was there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go further back? Oh, it does. You just slide it. 1999, 1994.
Well, this
It's hard to see. Oh, it's there. It's been there forever. Okay, fine. So it's like a small storage building. Okay, fine.
Something like that.
Let's keep moving. 8 minutes.
All right, comps.
So we're going to look at the comps. So the first thing we do when we look at comps is we're going to calculate the price per acre of the property in question. Or should I say said property? Or should I say, what's the word? Property in question, Erica?
Property in question, yeah.
Like the property we're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna calculate price per acre. So it's 3.3 million. I mean, we can also just, if you want to use, I think there's a better way of doing it. We should optimize for it. Because right now you have to manually type, it just wastes time. Divided by 117. So it's $28,000 per acre, which is expensive. But we're going to look at least one comp close by to see if like we're in the ballpark or is it like totally off. And I'm also wondering how much value is associated to the storage building on it. Because I'm sure it has some value, even though it's like dilapidated.
I doubt they're putting much value in it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but what if they're storing gold inside, Erica? That's a lot of value. Yeah, potentially not a lot of value, but still something to keep in mind.
Okay.
So that was 28,000 per acre. Let's look at the 555. You want to look at this?
Okay.
So this doesn't have a house on it. Okay, so let's just do the per acre price.
Wait, what does this say?
It's just vacant. Erica,
Okay.
Let's keep moving. We have another property we need to look at. So this is 3.9 million divided by 555. So the other one was 28,000. So this is 7,000 per acre, but this is also 555 and there's nothing on it. And the other one is even more. So let's do the price per acre on this as well. Erica, we need an easier way, where you can just copy paste. Maybe just, afterwards you can give me a calculator. I can just copy paste. Okay, this is 14,000 per acre. So it's still high, but at least we have something. But when did it sell, by the way?
Yeah,
Can
that's
we check?
the big question.
It did sell in 2023, so it is like a 2-year-old comp. So
And
I'm
this
sure the
one
property
was
has gone up. And this one was sold. Oh, this is
recent.
more recent.
Yeah. So
So you'll investigate further to see what's going on with these comps, what features they have. I wonder if the property in question, it's agricultural. Maybe they have some income coming in. If it's like an income producing property, then it's gonna dramatically change the valuation, right?
yeah, I feel like there's got to be something more to the property than is disclosed in the description.
Well, there's
Otherwise,
nothing
they wouldn't.
disclosed in the
Well, yeah.
description.
Otherwise, it doesn't make sense that they would do such a huge price increase from.
Yeah. If I have to guess, it's probably like producing some income potentially. I mean, they do have a building. They're doing something there. They're not just going to keep that building up for not doing anything, right? All right, let's keep
that would
moving.
be the
Let's do
follow-up
the land
question.
score. So we completed our preliminary due diligence. So we do a land score. So it's an acronym: LAND, L for location, A for access, N for natural features, and D for development. By the way, Erica, we should change the flood zone on access. That doesn't make much sense. We should think of something better. Okay, so 2.5 points attached to each acronym. Erica, for location, it is a solid location. I would give 2.5. What are your thoughts?
I give it a little lower, just because it's not a bad location, but it's not near a major city or major attraction or right near the water, anything like that.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What about access? I mean, solid access.
Yeah.
It's on the highway. 2.5, good road frontage. If it does, if
Although,
they
if you
do
wanted-
subdivide, then it might be you'll have to be careful because of the road frontage. It's a little bit less.
Yeah, as a
than
subdivide
expected.
project, I'd give it a lower score.
But
just
right
because
now
of-
we're evaluating it as is. And natural features, it has a pond. We think it's a man-made pond, but something to ask the seller. It has trees. It has views. I don't know. It doesn't have views. It has trees. Soil seems fine. It does have a well already. So natural features, you want to give a 2 or
Sure.
2 on natural features?
Unless
And-
2. Okay.
And then development potential, once again, depends on the highest and best use you're going for. So if you're going for a subdivision, you'll have to be careful. But if you're just looking for a single family house, like a large mansion type, 7 bedrooms, 4 bath kind of thing, then you should be fine. Utilities we know are already there. There's already a storage building. And the soil seems fine. Cost to build probably reasonable, nothing too expensive because there's no slopes or anything. So development potential, there are streams and stuff on the left side of the property, west side, right? So 2 maybe, or yeah.
Well, again, as a subdivide, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining, by the
Yeah.
way.
So 2. All right. So I have a new soundtrack for drum roll, and today's property land score is 8.5. That seems like a high score.
Yeah.
Right. So if you are in the market and you do the comps and it looks fine, or the
Percent.
zoning, is that for your property or are you talking about the one that we're looking at on one deed? I'm guessing he's talking about his property.
Yeah. We'll take a look at that.
Okay, well, let's
in
look at
1
it.
minute.
No, let's look at it. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. So let's talk about the next steps. If someone wants to buy this property, what kind of due diligence should they perform, right? We looked at the prelim data.
Get
the
some
next
more
step,
information from the seller.
like
about
a survey.
Survey,
survey.
previous use, whether there's any income coming
Yeah.
in from the property.
One thing to be careful of is like if it was used for agricultural purposes, I would do like a soil test to see there was no contamination of any kind. Price. Oh, this one. This is 3.29 million. Yeah, so this is the property in question. 3.29 million. So yeah, you would want to do a survey. You want to do a soil test to look for any potential contamination. I would also test the well water to make sure it's clean.
I mean, for a subdivide, you could also just put a road down, assuming you could fill that in.
Yeah,
down
we
like
don't know,
that.
right? We're making a lot of assumptions. So that's the reason why you need a survey. Figure out if these ponds and the water features on the property, are they man-made, or were they more of a mitigation play to prevent flooding on the property? That would be my main question when I talk to the seller, right? Because we want to know if it's going to impact. And what happens in a storm situation, like when it's like, does the retention pond, does it flood, or is it able to contain? When was the last time the property actually flooded, or did it never? That would be an important question, right? Because it'll tell us a lot on what the future potential of the property is. Okay. Oh, so his property. All right.
So
let's get the timer up. We are going to spend another 30 minutes on the property in California. Erica is getting the timer up. In the meantime, we will switch. Okay, the timer is up.
All right. Is this property listed?
Oh no, it's his property, he said. Okay, you keep going. I'll check.
Let's see if it comes up in Zillow.
So I have 119 acres overlooking the ocean in Northern California. Nice. Do you guys want to do a YouTube video on my property and home? Oh, so it's his property. He owns it already.
All right.
So hoping we don't find anything negative. Otherwise, like, dude, I joined your live stream and you found so many negative things about my property. I'm never joining your live stream ever again. Okay.
All right, let's see if this is the right one.
It's supposed to be overlooking the ocean. Wait, is it overlooking the ocean?
It is not.
Can you zoom out?
But it's
oh no,
near
it is
the
very
ocean.
close. Maybe it is because of the elevation.
Yeah.
Do we have the right property? Okay, let's go with it. How many acres it said? 60 acres? Actually, why don't you do a 3D view to see what kind of views we're getting? Oh, it is on like, can you do a rotation? So yeah, it does. No, rotate. Yeah. Oh, it is. Nice.
That's nice.
That's a solid view.
Yeah.
Oh. Very nice. Can you zoom out or pan completely so we can see like a full view? Oh, nice. It's perfect elevation. It's like the perfect setup, right? Because when you have like a setup, like a slope type setup, then everyone who has a house on the slope can look at the ocean without getting in the way of each other.
Yeah.
Okay. It's perfect. All right. So we're going to start with you can also search. No, it's not listed. Okay. But you can search the address. Sometimes it shows up like the older listing. So
yeah, I did that.
Oh, nothing showed up?
Yeah, no.
Can you go up? What does it have? Let's see. It's 3 bed, 2 bath. Well, that doesn't show us anything. 3 bed, 2 bath. Zestimate of 834K. Okay, scroll down. No. Hold on. So price history. Oh, so the prices have been going up steadily while it is California. Let's keep going down. Keep going down. 2 bedrooms. Hold on. What was the description? Oh no, it just says single family house. Okay. There's a half bathroom. Total space is 90. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 99 spaces for parking? Or is that just a random number?
That can't be right.
Yeah. Year build 1995. Region Elk. Go down. Oh, they have some scores. Walk score. I'm guessing there's no sidewalks. School ratings 8 out of. Oh, it's a nice neighborhood. Well, it has to be a nice neighborhood if it's ocean looking, right? 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. That's good. Show off.
Yeah.
It's a solid property.
Oh, it's 2 parcels actually.
On one
59
deed.
and 60 acres.
Okay. We'll look at the legal description.
So this one was how many? This is the 60 acre.
Oh, this is 60 acres. Oh, the other one is right next to it, right? This one, yeah. So let's look at the other one as well. Also, was it already subdivided when you bought it, or did you subdivide after you bought it with the intention of selling one of the parcels?
Well, it says 2 parcels on one deed. So.
Oh, all on one deed. So Evan, when you bought it, it came together, but there were 2 parcels. I mean, it's cool because then it gives you an option to sell one, right? If you have to, and you essentially lived at one for free, right? If you can recoup all the costs. Yeah, that's the essential subdivision play. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna start with the overlays. I'm pretty sure there's no airport on the property. Yes. Let's see nearby. How far is the airport? What are you doing? What happened? What's going on? It got stuck? Mm-hmm. Why? Right. Airports? Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Not even close. City limits? Not even close. Nope. There is oceanfront. Okay. Conservation easement. Oh, interesting.
Oh, all of this
is conservation easement. That means they can never be built on.
Yeah. Is this a conservation easement that's publicly accessible too? Like, could you go down to the beach from your property?
No, it's very hilly though.
Well, yeah.
But I don't see any roads either. Or you're saying like hike down?
Yeah, just walk down if you wanted.
That is interesting. Paradise 6606. Did you know all of the properties in front of you were conservation easement? That means you can no one can build on it ever. Although like little tiny portion there, but I'm guessing that's not going to be.
So the view will.
Yeah, it's like a permanent view.
Yeah.
Forever view.
Well, contour lines, we know it's hilly.
Yeah, we know it's hilly. So what's the altitude, Erica? 1120 feet. And then it slopes down to 1,000 and then 1040. It's all one. Oh, as in the both the properties are all one. Okay. Okay, so it is a little bit of gently slope. You would say gently here, Erica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this might be more than gentle, but you do have a relatively flat portion around the road.
Okay, let's keep going.
Well, there's already a home here, so I don't know how concerned you are about development.
Where's the home? No, on this property, but there's no home on the property. You can make an airport.
You could.
Yeah, you could. No floodplain. Energy, did you check energy? No county lines? Oh, they're all like...
Yeah, it's an independent.
All independent. Yeah. County lines, did you see? Probably not even close, right? Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps turning that back on.
Oh, the conservation easement is tagged as agricultural. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Housing developments, land use.
Residential.
All residential. Yeah. Opportunity zones, I'm guessing they're not going to be opportunity zones right on the ocean. Points of interest we don't care about at this point. Aquifers, can we look at the aquifers?
None.
Nothing. Okay. Railroads. Pretty sure there are no railroads on the property. But we have been surprised before, so we always look at it. Soil. Okay. We'll have to look at the soil report. It's an interesting soil composition. They keep buying up all the land around me. Well, but the land in front of you is all conservation easement. So they can buy all they want. They can't build on it.
You mean the
like
conservation trust, or you mean people?
I wonder who owns it. Can we look at the owner? Like Who owns the conservation properties? Is it like a trust? Or it is an LLC?
An LLC owns them?
It could be non-profit LLC.
Oh no, because it would still be
Elk
owned.
Ranch.
It would still be owned by.
Oh yeah, we
the
don't know.
primary-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It not the ownership doesn't change. Although
Right.
it is the same owner though. Elk Ranch LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it is a conservation easement play.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, we have all these properties, but they cannot build on it. I'm confused.
Well, I think if this is a ranch group,
Yeah.
that's more common on agricultural land. If someone wants to keep it agricultural or they had no intention of developing it, then they get the
No, but
tax
what are they
benefit.
doing with it right now? They're not doing nothing. It's
That's
oceanfront.
Yeah, that's probably why they decided to do a conservation easement.
But
is
why
they're
not sell it? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the play here. Or maybe it's a legacy play. But even with a legacy play, you're restricting development. County maintained road running right through my property with power. Oh yeah, the one cutting through it. Yeah, that makes sense. Usually the roads that have names on it, they're usually county maintained. Okay, Erica, let's keep moving. 21 minutes. Wetlands, transmission lines. There's no transmission lines. What? Oh, hold on. Drama. It's
natural
wetlands.
springs.
I have natural springs and artisan wells.
So this might be a feature, not
What's
a bug.
artisan well? Hold on.
Like-
Let me find out. What is an artisan well? All right. Is a type of well that taps into a confined aquifer, an underground layer of water that's trapped between layers of impermeable rock or clay. Huh. Artesian well. Okay, so it's essentially confined aquifer, underground layer of water that's trapped between layers of rock or clay. Interesting. You didn't know that either, right? Did you?
No, I
Okay.
should have.
No,
But
now we do.
Now we do.
So next time it comes up, we'll know. Okay, fine. Let's keep moving. So this is a wetland. Where's the house again? Erica, can you
Is
see
it
it?
up here or down here?
Well, we can. Oh, it's up. It's up.
up here.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a large property.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. All right. Wind farms nearby? No. Can they? Nothing. Okay, fine. Let's look at the soil report. Wetlands. Did you do the wetlands delineation when you bought the property? Did you know about them? I'm guessing you knew about it now. Or they want to keep it natural. They're filthy rich. Well, yeah. Also, it is a legacy play. They say, well, we have ton of money, and we don't want to sell this land. We're just gonna make sure no one else ever develops it, and we get some tax benefits.
Yeah.
Because if they do sell it, then they have to pay capital gain taxes or whatnot, right? So they're like, well, we don't want. Let's just leave it untouched. Interesting. Yeah, you have to be filthy rich to do a play like that.
That's
Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So we're looking at the soil report now. So the majority of the property, 73% of the properties, 3E. Do you have access to the county or city sewer, or do you have a septic system? The
If it's
soils
well, it's got to be septic.
you think it's not necessarily though, or you think they'll put water lines first before they put sewer lines in general?
Generally, that's what happens.
Yeah. I mean, both are important. I own the water and mineral patents, meaning I can sell water if I want. Oh, it's California, right? You can own water, right?
Yeah.
Usually, or you need water rights though.
Well,
How
that's
do
what
the-
he's saying.
Yeah. So he has the water rights.
We should, yeah.
How
How
do-
would you value that?
How do water rights work in California? How would you value water rights?
Mhm.
So water rights in California are complex but follow a dual system, meaning there are two main legal frameworks for who can use water and how much. So the first system is riparian rights based on land ownership. So these apply in land that touches a natural water resource like a river, stream, or lake, which is not the case here.
I think we're talking about the underground
Yeah,
water.
the second system is appropriative rights. These apply to surface water taken for use away from the water source, like piped or diverted for irrigation. So it's a first in time, first in right system. Whoever first claimed and used the water beneficially gets priority during shortages.
But again, that's surface water.
And then there's groundwater rights. So historically, California treated groundwater rights differently, more like a property right. But that's changing under modern regulation. So types, overlying rights. Landowners above a groundwater basin can pump water for use on their property, on their land. Appropriative rights. If you pump groundwater for use elsewhere off your land, it's treated like a surface appropriative right, junior in priority to overlying rights. So a lot of big words. But yeah, so it seems like it's like if you own the property and you own the water rights, then you own the water, right? That's the summary. Okay. It's a 500. It's not wet. It's a 500-year flood zone, septic and wells and springs. Did it show up in a flood zone?
It didn't.
Yeah, maybe it's not updated, but based on the FEMA overlay, it didn't show up. But it is showing a wetland, so that might be the spring he's referring to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And is it like wet all year long or is it like seasonal? Well, he's saying it's not wet. Oh, he thinks it's a flood zone, like a 500-year. It's yeah. Maybe from the streams, I can see the flood zone, right? Even though if it's not mapped, I can see the streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this stream cutting through the bottom property, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what's causing the 500-year floodplain. These are patterns.
How would you value the mineral and water rights?
How would you value
We should
mineral and
think
water
about
rights
that.
in California?
Mm-hmm.
How would you value mineral and water rights in California?
Do you know the quantity of water that you would have rights to with your patent?
So in California, mineral rights and water rights can each have significant independent value, but they're very different markets governed by separate laws and economic forces. So water rights are not uniform. Their value depends on type, seniority, reliability, and transferability. So we looked at the riparian and appropriative rights. Then there's priority, then the reliability. It's explaining how reliable the water is. Then it's talking about the quantity measured in acre feet per year. So 1 acre foot is equal to 325,000 gallons. And then there's location and conveyance. Proximity to canals, rivers, water district infrastructure matters. Without a feasible delivery system, the right may be practically useless. Although he's like right on the county road, and there's like a stream and there's spring.
Yeah, but if there's no public water, I don't know if there'd be an actual conveyance system.
Like take water from my property kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's complex. It's not like a as simple as just doing math based on available acreage. But it does say the values vary widely by region and drought severity. Central Valley surface area rights 2,000 to 10,000 per AFY. Yeah, and these values change. Okay, and for mineral rights, you first confirm ownership. We already know he has the ownership. Step 2 is assess economic potential. So type of commodity, so oil, gas, gold, rare earths, they have their own market. Geology and location, distance to producing fields, production status, is it proven, probable, possible, access and permits, environment restrictions, and surface right access can heavily affect use value.
He has no idea. You have no idea what the potential quantity of water is. Is that correct?
Yeah, I have the right to sell water if I want. Okay.
All right. So what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So how would you figure out how much water you have on your ground? Also, have you done any investigation on whether there are any potential minerals in the ground here?
You have underground under my property in California, in Northern California. Which county is this? Or it's Elk, California?
No, the region. That's Elk region. The county
is
Mendocino.
Mendocino? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So how would you figure out how much water you have underground? So if you're looking to estimate how much groundwater exists under a parcel in Elk, California, here's a detailed breakdown. So the step 1, identify the groundwater basin or aquifer that the land lies within. So that's the reason why I always look at aquifer. Let's look at the aquifer again.
I don't think one came up.
It didn't come up? Yeah, it might be missing. It might be missing data for this.
That might be because there's not data here.
So determine which groundwater basin your parcel sits on. So that would be step 1. So the way you find that out is you go to California Department of Water Resources, DWR. So that's how you find out. For example, in Mendocino County, there are several documented basins. Big River Valley, groundwater basin near the coast. Or maybe that's it, is near the coast.
Mm-hmm.
So use county maps, DWR basin maps, so on and so forth. Step 2, gather hydrogeologic data, aquifer thickness, specific yield per storage, area of aquifer under your property, current water levels, well yields, recharge and discharge. So how much water enters and leaves the aquifer annually. So step 3 is estimate volume of groundwater. So then you do a math. So volume is area of aquifer under parcel times thickness of saturated zone time specific yield. So you'll have to do some math. So if you have a 5-acre parcel with 50 feet thick saturated sand gravel and the yield is 0.1, if you convert that to gallons, it will come to 8.15 million gallons. Note, this doesn't mean you can pump all of it. It will also depend on well yield, recharge, permit limits, and sustainability.
So what would be the next steps for him if he wanted to figure out how much water he has that he can sell?
I'm getting to that's step 5, Erica. You won't let me get to step 5. Okay, step 4 is check well records in the area. So use the DWR website to complete to look at well completion reports. Contact the county or local water agency to see if there are existing well logs for your area, and then confirm if your property is in a medium priority basin, which may impose extraction limits. And then step 5, Erica, is engage a hydrogeologist or professional well driller. So because of site-specific variability, rock type, fracture networks, perch water tables, you likely need a geophysical survey or test wells. Then you'll need to drill to measure actual aquifer properties, which will tell you the yield, drawdown, recovery, water quality. Then you will need a local county well drilling permit and proper construction. And then if you plan to pump large volumes, check with the county and any local ground sustainability agencies to see what the limits are. So yeah, so talk to a local well driller, and they will guide you what the next steps are. I'm guessing it's not going to be cheap, but let me find out. How much would it cost? Would it cost to do a geophysical survey or test wells? So it'll give us an estimate. It's searching the web.
This says it's not, probably won't be that deep of a well, it looks like.
What's the average? Does it tell you the average? Oh, between 50 to 150. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Okay, so the cost.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, we couldn't tell. Apologies. So the cost to do a geophysical survey or test wells on a parcel can vary a lot. No pun intended. Vary a lot. So for example, geotechnical report cost in California is commonly within $1,000 to $5,000 range for simpler sites. If you want to do a full groundwater geophysical survey that is more specialized, then the cost can vary and go from $5,000 to $15,000, depending on the size of the parcel and how deep they need to drill for a test well. The test well cost is separate, so it can cost anywhere from $25 to $105 per foot. So, anywhere from like $10,000 to like $40,000, $50,000. So for your parcel near Elk, if you're doing a test and yield well, not a full production well, you'd budget something like anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000. So yeah, it's expensive. But yeah, that's the professional.
That would be the cost just to determine how much water is on.
Yeah. So you need to first do a geophysical survey. So it will tell you all the features and of the geophysical features of the property. Then to confirm exactly the amounts, you will hire a professional well driller to drill a test well.
And how would you estimate how much you could potentially make?
That's what first you need to.
Well, yeah, first you need to know how much.
And then you, based on.
But I'm sure you can think about an average cost per.
How much can you make?
Mm-hmm.
How much can you make after you figure out how much water you have under your property? Let's see. So how much can you make? So essentially you're trying to figure out whether it's going to be worth the cost, right? You want to sell water and you spend like 30 grand. Mm-hmm. You want to see what's the ROI.
Yeah, I mean, at a high level, the question is, would it be worth doing an expensive test, potentially worth doing an expensive test?
Yeah, so it says, sometimes you can make a lot, other times you don't make anything. So it totally depends. One thing to remember is just because you have water doesn't mean you can automatically sell it. There are a lot of like limitations. You can pump the water and use it yourself. You can pump the water and lease the water to someone else, or you can increase the land value because land comes with reliable water, which it already does.
I mean, the way I would think about that is the first question would be, who would actually buy the water in this area? And are they actively looking for water? Would it be easy for them to use the water that you have? Yeah.
So the most common and least regulated path is basically an input cost advantage. So if you got reliable supply, you can produce something with high per acre revenue. As in, like, if you want to do your own crops on the property, that would be like the
that would probably be the most efficient
ROI. Efficient. The method 2, you sell or lease it, but it's actually hardest to do in coastal.
Her last well was 5K.
Yeah,
water must be very close
on the same property or a different property. So why is it hard to sell or lease the land, lease the water itself? So California treats groundwater as an overlying right. So you can pump for use on your land, but transporting it off your land turns into an appropriative use, which is lower priority and can be restricted or even shut down if it harms the basin. So many basins now have groundwater sustainability agencies that cap extraction or require allocations. You may not be allowed to just pump and sell. Even when transfers are legal, you usually need proved qualified senior water right, physical conveyance like pipeline canal to deliver it, and an approved temporary or long-term transfer agreement. So yeah, regulations.
Is it also, is this one of those states where you could say, I'm not going to use this water, so someone else can purchase that equivalent amount to use on their land, even if it's not
That's a
the
Colorado
exact
thing, right?
physical water from your...
Is that a Colorado thing?
I don't
Okay, I think
remember.
we're going
I think we're going
too deep. I think, yeah. So essentially, yeah, you have to talk to a well driller, find out how much the cost would be, and then
She's saying the state said could sell the water if I wanted to help the community out in the area. Oh, as in like one of the local governments would buy the water because they're low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good option. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not using it, it's gonna help the community. And I'm guessing you'll still get money, right? They'll pay you. Okay, all right, Erica, let's do the land score. We'll do a land score now. Since it's not on market, we don't need to do comps, right?
Right.
Okay. So location, solid 2.5.
Yeah,
right?
very nice location.
Very nice location.
Yeah.
Impressive. Show off. Access, I mean, it has county road access.
Yeah.
And then natural features.
Yeah, lots of natural features.
Tons of view. It has views. It has trees. What does it have? Right. It's perfect. Development potential. I mean, the wetlands are a little bit, might come into the way if they want to like develop further.
Yeah.
Right.
But there is this potential for being able to sell the water.
Although it says it's in reality, it's going to be, there'll be limitations. It's not like I'm going to just become multi-millionaire selling water, right?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Owning the patent. So it's like came directly from the federal government, right? That's my understanding of the patents, right?
Yeah, if the water patent follows the same terminology as mineral, I'd never heard of water using that terminology before, but in the mineral rights context, patented in mineral rights means that when the federal government transferred the land to the
private
first
ownership.
owner,
so you were like the first, they transferred both the land and the mineral rights together as patented, right?
And then as it's transferred down through different hands, those rights haven't
never
been
severed, right? Okay, Okay. So development potential, I would say 2 if it didn't have like wetlands and streams, right? So should we do a drum roll, Erica? And the score is 9.5. Solid property. That's the highest scoring property so far on the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice property.
Excellent property. Okay. Should we move on? We are already over time. Let's quickly move on for the final segment.
Unless Paradise has any other questions.
Yeah, please, if you have any questions, let us know. But thanks for submitting the property. Excellent.
Yeah, that was it's a very nice property.
Very nice. Very impressive. You can get better, right? You can get a better property with like oceanfront views. Perfect. And on top of that, my favorite part was like all the conservation easements in front. So you can never have anything obstructing your view.
I'm still curious whether that easement land is open to the public. I'm assuming no, if it's held
what easement land? No,
the conservation easement land.
Oh, like can you access it? Like to access the ocean? Yeah, I mean, that's a question for
Because sometimes
paradise,
that's
right?
written, yeah, sometimes that's written into conservation easements that you
You're
keep certain
giving
parts
public
of it
access.
open for.
Yeah, paradise, let us know. If you know the properties that were in front of your parcel, the ones with conservation easement, does it allow public access through them to access the ocean? Right?
Yeah.
That's the question. Okay. All
And I
right.
think just wrapping up the water part, if the primary water buyer would be one of the surrounding communities, then I think it's really just a question of reaching out to them and seeing how much interest they actually have and whether they have the capacity to bring the water.
You mean
to
the
their-
private owners? So where are they getting water right now?
No. I mean, I assume when we say community, we mean we'd be selling it to one of the local towns.
Oh, I see.
Or
Okay.
one of the
okay,
local
okay.
utility districts that's running low on water.
I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. I meant like someone like a agricultural
or a farmer where
farmer, yeah, in the
I mean,
community.
you could just buy like a small water carrier, kind of one of those trucks with the big tanks on them.
But I
you
don't know if
wanted
it's
to
gonna
do
be
that.
like worth. Can you find me a buyer? Wait, you are in the market for selling it.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Interesting.
So I should say we're not real estate agents.
Yeah, we
So
just
we-
buy. Yeah, we buy properties.
We only
Like,
sell the properties that we own. But I don't know if you're familiar with Land Watch. If there are a lot of that's like a land specific website.
Although it also does have a house on it as well. So I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
if
that's
it's like-
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could just sell it through.
Yeah. Land. You can try finding a realtors
Mm-hmm.
on Land Watch. They usually, if they have an account there, they usually like deal with large acreages and high value properties.
Oh yeah,
All
beaches
beaches have
are
access.
public. Yeah.
Okay. No, but
So-
you can access it through the conservation easement. That was the question.
No, I think she's saying no. The conservation easement's closed.
Oh, it is closed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the beaches itself, they are itself public, so you can access it through like around the property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Erica, we are
All right.
over time. Let's
Well,
keep
thank
moving.
you for sharing your property with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right. So we do have, so as we were mentioning, we do buy and sell properties ourselves. All of our properties, we are not real estate agents. So all of our properties
Yeah, we're just
are,
investors.
are properties that our company owns, but you can find all of them at land.gocap.com. And right now we have properties in North Carolina, South Carolina, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, New York, and Florida.
Nothing in California. We used to have, right?
We used to.
Modoc
yeah.
County. And then
we'll-
San Bernardino.
Right. Yeah, we should look at
Yeah.
California again. But we are going to be getting more properties in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Nevada. So you can keep an eye out for that. And of course, you can always sign up for text alerts if you want to know as soon as we post a property in your state of interest. So we do have a land buying tip coming up. But first, I do want to call out our free land giveaway promotion. So we are...
It's the word we're still missing.
Yes. So we are giving away a free property live on January 1st here on the YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern. And if you would like to participate, you can just go to our YouTube channel homepage and play the free land giveaway video. That gives you all the details. To participate, all you have to do is leave a comment on this free land giveaway video and subscribe to our email list so we can keep you updated. And that's all to be in the running for free property. All right, so we'll go to...
So where do people find it? On your YouTube home channel page?
On the YouTube channel page.
Okay.
And all of our properties are at land.gocap.com. All right, so let's get to our land buying tip of the day. So, how many eyes see your land daily? And this is Florida specific. So if you are looking at a property that might have commercial potential, or maybe you want to put a billboard on it, You can check how the traffic view count, I should say, so how many eyes see your property daily by going to the Florida DOT website here.
Oh, that's an interesting. Is that how accurate is it?
It's based on their traffic monitoring stations.
And it's provided by the local government?
By the state, yeah.
Oh, by the state.
This is the state DOT. So you see each of these dots represent a traffic monitoring station. And they're monitoring, as the name would suggest, traffic at this particular location. So you can get AADT. This is a big acronym. Oh, there are new water laws in California. Yeah, we should look into that. That might be an interesting tip for tomorrow. I'll look into that.
Yeah, so tomorrow's tip will be about water laws in California.
Yep.
Foreshadow.
So AADT, that's essentially the traffic count.
So these are how many people are passing by. So you can kind of get an estimate of like if you have a billboard or like you want to put a McDonald's, how many eyes you're getting on it.
Yeah, vehicles per day. That's
vehicles per day. Okay.
And then this T factor actually tells you what percentage of that traffic is trucks, which could be useful for certain businesses.
What is D and K?
Those, let me look those up.
So on the top it says we have the name of the road, then we have a site ID, then we have description, section, mile point, we have GPS coordinates. Site type is telemetered. I'm guessing that means like they have like an automated meter that does the calculation. It doesn't have class date. And then
so K factor is what percentage of the total daily traffic occurs during the peak hour. So it's basically how concentrated the traffic is. The higher this number, the more it means that you only get traffic at a specific, like rush hour, specific time of the day. This lower percentage means that you're getting pretty even traffic.
What is D?
And then the D factor is directional split. So what percentage?
50-50, going one way versus other way.
Right.
I mean, that should be more or less 50-50, right? People who are going there, aren't they coming back?
Not always.
They're just leaving? Or are they doing like a loop type thing? They're like, oh, this highway gets congested. I'm just going to take the other way.
Well, some highways may be mainly like
one
traffic
way?
Or...
like a one-way traffic?
Yeah, not commuter traffic. So that on major highways, it's not going to be mainly commuter traffic, right?
Or like people passing straight lines.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right.
And then finally, you can look at historical data so you can see how that changes from year to year.
Okay.
All right.
That's interesting. So this is every state has it, or is just Florida?
I think a lot of states have it. We can further follow up on this in future tips to see if there's also a federal level one.
Yeah.
But that's the tip of the day. And tomorrow we'll look at water laws. We will also, of course, again, be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you have a property you would like us to review, join, leave your property in the comments, and we'll take a look at it. And if you want to buy land, you can go to land.gocap.com.
If you want to sell your land, just vacant land, not if it has a house on it, we won't be able to buy it. But if you just want to sell your land, you can go to our main company website. And then we also have a land due diligence course if you wanted to check that out. And finally, Erica, it's getting cut off. Like if you're interested in buying and selling land as a business, check out our honestwealthbuilders.com website. It's getting cut off, Erica. You might have to like make a table, maybe like make a rectangular table above. Yeah. All right.
But
thank you.
Paradise, thank you for submitting your property.
Yeah. So. Thank you, Paradise. We appreciate it. Really nice property.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing off.
We'll see everyone tomorrow.
And then it's 2 p.m. And if they want to submit their property, just put it on the chat, just like Paradise did. And we'll take a look right after the one that we're looking at. And that's it.
Thank
you,
folks. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon.